You seem to have the mixer all jacked up. Are you getting an echo?
Invading the internet, covering Web 2.0, coast to coast, worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade. Invading the internet, covering Web 2.0, coast to coast, worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade. Invading the internet,
Hey,
covering
Urgo.
Web 2.0, coast to coast, worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade.
Hey, Jeff.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, there's like an echo.
There's only an echo for you, I think.
Yeah, Jeffy, it's only for you. Wow, that was
What?
all the beginnings, all the intros.
Those are all the intros, I think.
Dude, I have a horrendous echo.
You still have an echo. Well,
So you must have another tab open then, Jeffy.
yes.
What the heck?
Close all your tabs.
Hey,
Everyone else can hear us good,
Yes.
and I don't have an echo or anything.
And we're recording. This is it. This is Social Blade. Episode.
It wouldn't be Social Blade if we didn't have an echo.
It wouldn't be Social. No, we don't have echoes on Social Blade.
Never.
Yeah. So
Is this
yes,
better?
yes. Oh,
Did I fix it?
I hear fine, but I see double. I thought Static was saying that. Yeah. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're not good, but we're good.
We're good. Yeah, that deep sigh, I hear that.
I forgot to mute Ustream.
Told ya.
The
Told
only
ya.
time I have ever done that.
Of course,
Oh.
naturally.
I'm sore.
Well, so much for having our last show be our final perfect show.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
Oh, he's leaving. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, but before we get all into here, guys, we wanted to thank you for coming to this our final show. Please send out some tweets. Let's try to get everyone that's ever watched the Social Blade show to come here, and we want you guys with us here for this. And we're going to be taking calls also. So I'm going to put my Skype in the oops, actually that's not it. The second one in there in the chat room there. So add me on Skype. And if you want to get on, or you can type in your Skype name in a private message to me, and we'll try to get you on here because we do want to be taking calls on this here to, just bring everyone together. Jeff.
yeah, and
go ahead.
if you are new and you're just like stopping by, this is the last Social Blade show, and I am your host or co-host,
good call.
Erin Ryan.
I'm Jeff Cryder.
I'm Jason Urgo, and I think I was supposed to go before Jeff.
Yeah, you had that little short pause there.
Yeah.
But with that being said, about this being the last Social Blade show, those of you who were using Urgo's statistics, Social Blade, those still will be up, and Urgo will still be updating those. That's kind of his baby. So,
Right, yes.
Urgo, is there anything else you want to tell him on that front?
Yeah, no. So what we're doing here, we're at the moment, at least, stopping the live broadcast here. Anything else Social Blade related is still going to be around. The YouTube stat site, the Dig stat site, actually, I think is back at least somewhat. And then also the blog and our YouTube and our Twitter and our Facebook. We're keeping all of those going still, or at least running. The blog, I think Erin was saying that she might be posting some articles there, and I'm thinking of posting some. Wait till Dig version 5. Matt says, and I might be posting some videos on the YouTube, especially if we get some interviews or something like that. So I mean, we're not going 100% away. We're just at the time being, basically our schedules. I was gone traveling the past 2 weeks. Jeff and Erin are going to be traveling the next couple of weeks. I'm probably going to be going again in another couple of weeks traveling somewhere else. And basically, we just felt that it wouldn't be fair to you guys to just keep delaying and canceling episodes at the last minute because meetings came up at various places. So we thought, or Jeff, here you can explain it better. I'll let you
Yeah,
take it
and
here.
like Urgo was saying, our schedules like really haven't meshed the past couple of months. It's been really difficult getting us all on meetings. My role at work has expanded. I know the both of them they've been very burdened with projects on their end. So our schedules over the past couple months have not meshed. And with the past couple weeks, Urgo's been out of town, and our inability to really broadcast without Urgo, he's kind of the pillar. Put us at a little disadvantage there. And then the next couple weeks, Erin and I will be traveling out of town, and it looked like we weren't even going to be broadcasting next week as well. So in order to really maintain the integrity of Social Blade, instead of seeing it kind of taper off and really dissolve, we really wanted to just end it before it became before we ruined what had been built and what you all had built with us.
Right.
So we all got together and we felt it was the best decision to basically just kind of put the broadcasting aside and move on. But we do really want to extend our heartfelt thank you and appreciation for your viewership and your followership and your engagement and your commitment to us these past couple of years. It's been a blessing. It's been truly, this is, they brought me in as I kind of took, filled in for Pat after he left the show, and, I was very much greeted with open arms. It was my first time really getting into anything social media wise. And it was great to meet a lot of you in the audience. It was great to meet Urgo and Erin. I know we definitely have a great relationship with each other, and that will definitely continue on past the broadcast here tonight. And I hope that the relationships that you've built with each other, if you met someone in the chat room and you built that relationship, or the relationship you've built with us here on the show, continue on, because I know we all really want that to happen. So before I sort of hand it off to Erin to have anything last words to say on that front, I just want to say thank you for your viewership once again, and it was a pleasure speaking to you, with you, every Thursday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So Erin.
Yeah, today's been a really emotional day. I'm actually, even when I was hearing the closing time song that we were playing prior to the show, very emotional, kind of hiding back the tears here, because it's unfortunate that schedules and lives have to interfere with something that is important to all of us, and you guys are important to us. Sharing the last almost 2 years, 72 episodes. This is 73, is it, Urgo? Or is it 72? He's going to double check on that. Regardless, I mean, it's been a pleasure. It's been a true pleasure getting to know you and connecting with you and talking about social media, such a passionate subject. But it has been difficult with, we're all in different locations. We're all in different time zones. We all live hectic lives. And I don't like using that as an excuse, because we chose to do a show with you. But that doesn't mean that we want our relationships with you to end here. So we encourage you to stay connected with us on, the various portals that we share, whether it be Facebook or Twitter or Stumble Upon, YouTube. I don't want to say goodbye to you guys. You guys have been a great supporter to me. When I first started Social Blade, I didn't know much about social media, and I had some good friends out there in internet land that helped me along the way. And I appreciate you. I mean that sincerely from the bottom of my heart. So anyways, this is just a farewell. It's not a goodbye, and hopefully we can meet again in another place and keep our connections going together. Okay, Urgo, you take it.
Yeah, I don't know how to add to that. It's been, we've had a great time here with all you guys. I mean, the show, I don't know how to follow that up. It really has been a great. We've been doing this. Was July 2008.
June.
June. No,
2000,
July.
2000.
It was the beginning of July 2008.
Yeah, it was after the passing of Michael Jackson.
Right, which is at the end.
So it might have been like the first week, and then it was 2009.
I guess what the point I'm trying to get at here, we've come a long way. I know I have. I actually, right at that time, I had never really done much on video. I had, if anyone remembers, Late Net with Urgo. That was sort of my first foray.
Sounds kind of racy, risque.
Yeah. Anyway, that was really, I guess, the first thing I really did with video. But then, like right before the show came, I do a lot on
Skinamax.
I do a lot on YouTube now. So I mean, and with the show and everything like this, but. Back then, before we used to have guests on here all the time, I actually was at a YouTube gathering and I was trying to interview some big people there, and I was absolutely horrible in front of, or behind the camera trying to do an actual interview. And just with the show and everything, that helped me get past a lot of that. So I mean, that and just being able to talk to you guys. Both, everyone in the audience as well as the show itself. I don't know. It's been great. It's really been a great run.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you who, I don't know if you know the story behind how I met Urgo. It was a Friday night in 2009, and it was April. And he was doing Late Night with Urgo every Friday. And, I don't know what it was, but, I was on Twitter, and Louis Bauer said, hey, I said, what are you doing? And he said, I'm watching Late Night with Urgo. And I said, what is that? And he put me through, and I didn't have a microphone for the life of me. So I decided to get out a headphone to use as a microphone, and I sounded Urgo like I was from like space. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I still can't believe you named it Late Night with Urgo.
No, Late Net.
Yeah, Late Net. I love that title.
Late Net.
Net.
Late Net with Urgo.
Like internet,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty clever.
Thank you.
I gotta give you credit for that one, man.
Yeah, we started actually after basically the reason it came to be, actually this is sort of, well, we'll get to the history of Social Blade itself later on, but Social Blade the show started back, I would say it came out of the Drill Down, which is still continuing on Wednesday nights at 9:30. I can't remember.
9:30 Eastern.
Yeah, 9:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
So at the end, plug. At the end, by the way, more banter and Azric. You guys did an amazing job in the chat room of that last night.
And I missed it. I can't believe I missed it.
Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. So the Late Net with Urgo came into being because after the Drill Down, it used to be on Friday nights, and people were wanting to just chat and party all night basically on the internet. So I created it at that point, and after a while we found that I guess there was something to it. I think I stopped doing shows because I was busy for a little while, but then JD, Erin, and Pat came to me also, and were talking about doing a show, and they wanted to use the Social Blade presence here, and to bring it in, because at that point there was a lot about Dig that we were doing, and a lot of people were Dig related, and Static's actually on, Arnold. He's going to be talking soon. We haven't gotten to him yet. And yeah, so we've come really a long way from that point. I mean, if you go back and watch, all of our episodes are on YouTube and on our website also. You can get to them from there. But if you go back and watch like our first episodes, we were absolutely horrible back then. But you guys are still here and you supported us. And
Yeah.
Like, how bad was it?
oh,
it was bad.
I'll
I've been
pull up an
afraid to
episode.
go back and actually watch an episode back then.
I'll get one up in a little bit here.
I was
So-
afraid too, but JD was the only one that you could see,
Yeah.
and you could hear our voices, but the thing is there was a lot of growth. I felt that, and I can't believe you guys stood by us all this time. It's like, you must have been, what were you thinking? And it'll be funny when we look back at this one day, and we'll be like, what were we thinking? But when we look back, oh wow, it's the first episode ever was really hard to even get through. But I know some of you were mentioning like, where's JD? Just goes back to our scheduling again, you know. But we want to stay, you know, honest and true to you guys, and not just be like, oh, we're not doing another show this week. Oh, we're not doing another show this week. Because I know when my shows aren't on, I'm like, what happened? Where's my show? I want to watch that show. So,
Sorry. Sorry about that. Yahoo
That
just
was
decided
loud.
to start advertising.
oh, did it? Yeah. So, you know, so we had to really reflect, like, is this being fair to you guys? And it just wouldn't be, you know, to constantly say we don't have a show this week. That I would find extremely frustrating as a viewer myself of shows. So, so yeah.
So
But there's tons of Social Blade shows out there that you can get caught up on and listen to if you want to. And plus, I mean, we're not going anywhere. We're still going to be all over the internet, you know. Jeff and I work in social media, so we're always going to stay on top of social media related topics. And of course, we'll be sharing that with you. There's JD's face. Yeah, and I'm sure he's really, you know, he's wanting to be here tonight, guys. It's been very difficult, just working things out and getting things together. Which I'm surprised.
JD looks like he has a little more,
Hair at that
darker
point.
hair.
It's like we could probably go to all of us like this. It's like being a president. You know, you always see the before and after pictures.
Are you saying Social Blade co-host is as stressful as the presidency?
Well,
all right. I could probably definitely tell you I grew a lot of facial hair during the show. Kind of went from shave to scraggly.
let me unmute this for a second. I don't even know what we're talking about right now, but let's just.
That's
see
the
what it
first
sounds
episode,
like.
so that was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me unmute here.
And last but not least,
Wonder Kid.
the esteemed Victor Barrera.
What's up, everybody? I'm Victor, better known as VT Barrera across a few social media sites, and it's good to be here.
Excellent. For those who only see
Hey,
me,
before we begin, I want Erin to pan up and go to the 10-minute, 12-second, or 10-hour, 12-minute mark where Amy Vernon called me Patty P.
Patty P.
Patty P and Victor. Wow.
That's funny.
That was actually kind of fitting that we got the three people that aren't with us tonight in that little clip there.
Yeah.
Pat,
So,
yeah, Victor, and JD.
Oh wow.
Well,
I hope Pat stops by.
yeah, we haven't seen Pat in a long time.
He's been
He's
busy.
coaching.
Actually, I don't think he is anymore now, but I was talking to him the other night. He just called me out of the blue, and we do that sometimes, and we just talk and get caught up, and it was really nice. But I'm not sure if he's well aware of the end of Social Blade. So I think if, you know, I hope that he gets the message and comes and talks to us.
Yeah. So let's, if you guys don't mind, let's start bringing some people on here also and talking to some of
Absolutely.
our viewers here.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Again, if you want to join, hit me up in the chat room with your Skype name, or if you already have me on Skype, I just posted my name in there also. You can also just send me a message and I'll add you in. So I believe Static, Matt, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm a little hoarse. I've been recording video all day.
Yeah, dude. Speaking about video, I want to thank you. I think all of us want to thank you for your awesome Orbit video that you shot last night and released today. I mean, that was really heartfelt, and we definitely appreciated that. For those of you who don't know what I am talking about, I'll link the episode to his Orbit video in the chat room.
Yeah. We also have it on our Facebook page. We shared that earlier today. You know, I know we don't have to worry about Matt, but we do want to say, you know, this is being recorded. We'll be on YouTube for, you know, you to watch again if you want to, or if somebody's missing it tonight. So we do want to stay in the PG section of no swearing. So
Fiddle faddle.
I know.
I think we could venture to PG-13.
So
PG.
Matt here actually is one of, I think, the only people from, not the only person from the show that I've met, but probably one of the only people in the audience here that I've met so far. And I wouldn't have known him ever before if he wasn't a viewer of Social Blade, but we actually got together.
For-
It's me there. We actually
Oh,
got
Lord.
together. Yeah, there's you.
It's one thing to see myself up on the editing screen. A video in a video. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Yeah. So anyway, we actually got to meet up a couple of weeks ago when I was not able to do the show. I was in Phoenix, and yeah, it was really cool. It was really awesome to meet you in person.
Yeah, it was definitely a pleasure. First time I've ever met anyone from social media in person, so it was definitely a treat that the first one be from the show.
Yeah, it was actually a really good video to watch, to see you guys interact by this parking garage that was just weird, but I guess the quiet place for you guys to record.
Yeah, we actually went to a Mexican restaurant there, which was really good. But then inside there it was way too loud to record. We were going to do it sort of out in the lobby there, but they had music playing, so we couldn't do that. So yeah, we went to the parking lot. We thought that we were going to be able to actually go under there because it was really windy out. But yeah, they locked the doors on us. We couldn't actually get in.
They're so trusting here.
Yeah.
But it was cool because then, like, you had your camera and Matt had his camera, and watching it from different angles, that was neat. It was neat. So, but
So
you
Matt-
were also in the show, Matt.
Yeah.
You were
Yes, I was.
Yes.
Yeah, you were a guest.
That's right.
So what?
And-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. And the topic was, can social media, I think, help with the fear of flying? And it was about 9/11 as well, and how you felt the support.
Hello.
Hi, Linda.
Linda, mute your Ustream, please.
You gotta,
Mute your
Linda,
Ustream. You gotta mute
How do I
Ustream.
do that? Oh, I know. It's been a while.
All right,
There.
you got it?
How's
Okay.
that?
So, by the way, so just to throw this out there, anyone that wants to join in, please make sure you mute your Ustream in addition to keeping it clean.
yeah. Well,
Do I
okay,
have
so
to
what?
get dressed?
No, if you're not on video, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Go ahead, Matt. Or
Just tell me. I'll put something on if you want.
Wow. Okay, so no, what I was saying in regards to Matt, he was on for an episode, and we really appreciated him coming on. But you had felt as though you were afraid of flying because of what happened with 9/11, and many people were, and you felt the support of people within social media that the day you were flying was on 9/11. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So, it seems like what's great is that we've been able to venture into different avenues of where social media can help people's lives. And it seems like it has been a really positive thing for many people.
Now,
I know
one of the
you're one of
things. Well, one of the things I hadn't shared since then was, that helped me. Social media helped me in that way, but I've also expanded my own everything that I do now, and I'm focusing more on storm chasing, and I'm utilizing social media, Twitter and Facebook, to get information out, but also receive information. So it's amazing just how far-reaching this can be. And
Yeah.
frankly, with if I hadn't started tuning into you guys, I wouldn't really have known about all these different avenues, or met all these cool friends.
Wow.
So.
Well, that's what I love. That's why I'm so passionate. And I love social media. It's changed a lot of aspects of my life too. One being with, the Social Blade show and meeting so many diverse people. And then being able to meet people as well at Blog World, in November, that I've been, talking to on social networks, but also from the Social Blade show as well. So like Mike, who, came on here after Jeff told him about it. So I just find it really interesting how we can just all connect and get together and talk about something that we do enjoy, but also make real connections with people. That's what I enjoy. Jeff, what were you going to say?
What I was gonna say, Matt, is what's your favorite Social Blade moment?
I don't know. It was the after shows because we'd have a lot of fun, but really it was the interaction with the audience and the hosts. You don't see that type of interaction, or at least you didn't with other podcasts.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know, I can post a question in the chat room, the hosts will answer. So
Yeah.
it's that kind of interaction really kept me coming back.
Me too. I agree totally.
Oh.
So much fun.
And of
Yeah,
course
I guess-
now I'll just keep you guys on Twitter and Facebook, so yeah, I still have you guys around.
Can't we do it every now and then?
Well, we'll think about doing, we might, sometime in the future do some kind of reunion show or something, but, we don't have any plans for that.
If y'all do it, I'm going to do it because I just love interacting with you all.
Yeah, Linda, we're still going to be around, like Jeff,
okay.
like Jeff said. I mean, we're not going to disappear from Twitter and Facebook.
How about once a month? Just once a month?
Well, Linda, you and Urgo could bring back late net with Urgo.
That's true, we could.
Oh, baby, I'm ready for it too.
Well, I guess here to bring in news in general also. YouTube is, first I do daily videos on YouTube, and that's sort of where I've turned a lot of my efforts to. And YouTube today, I was watching a live stream that they were doing, and they were sort of announcing that sometime this year they're going to be bringing live streaming to at least partners on there. So who knows, when they start doing that, maybe I'll start doing some sort of stream, at least occasionally,
I'll do it with you, honey.
Bring people on.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like what we're looking at right now is just the way the schedules have been going, right? That doesn't mean that we're not going to at some point maybe, do something else, or Social Blade, or we wanted to take tonight just to be honest and open with you guys and give you an opportunity. Arnold's funny in the chat, but to give you the opportunity to talk with us. If you have any questions for us, anything you want to talk about regarding social media or, the Social Blade show itself, that would be cool. So yeah, it's kind of like a heavy-hearted show. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I'm kind of feeling heavy-hearted. Oh, more banter.
I thought it was a joke, and then I cried.
Well, Lynn, I think we'll kind of pass you along some questions. I think the audience would like to hear from you as well. What were some of your favorite Social Blade moments? Because I know you've been a viewer for a long time, and you kind of tune in, tune out, but you're always engaging with us, on Twitter and Facebook.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, honey, I love you guys so much. This used to be my most fun hour of the week that I could talk about.
Really? In your entire week?
Mm-hmm. My online experiences, of course. I'm not talking about, any, other kind of interaction. Just, my online interaction.
Online, yeah.
There's one question I do want to ask you. You post some pretty crazy tweets. How are you able to do that?
Which kind? Todd,
the one with the crazy, artwork with the...
Oh, God, it takes so much time. But it's layering, and you have to, make each letter, layered with, several different layers, depending on if I make it one line or 4 or 5 lines or something. You want me to do one for you?
Oh, no, I mean, no, you don't have to do that. I mean, I'm sure it takes a lot of time. But what I'm saying is you actually take the time to do each and every one of those?
Not actually. Sometimes I have help.
Oh. That seems
But
like you
I know
pump
how
those
to do
things
it.
out
I
quickly.
do it, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, it seems like you have like a new one every day. It's like, wow.
Oh,
And
I
it's
know.
just interesting
There's
because
lots
I've
of
never,
really
I out of everyone I follow on Twitter, you are very unique in that aspect. I've never seen anyone do that.
Thank you, sweetheart. I have lots more coming, and I have some that I can't really put out because they are a little naughty. But I could send them to you.
Oh my, Linda.
Laugh anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The hardest
More
man in
banter.
show business is in the house.
Hi,
is
honey.
that who is that?
That's Mr. That's more banter.
That's my kitty cat. He's my
That's-
kitty.
The kitty is in the house.
I don't even
I got the ring, so I had to sort of answer that call. So this is fantastic. So great. Carry on.
Now
Go.
my we're gonna go easy on the grandma's liquor cabinet this time, right?
Oh snap! Hey, when
Egg, man, it was a good time.
hey, when you finally get the invite to be on a show that you really love and you want to have a great time, you're really freaking nervous because, like Asric, who I want to get in this freaking show tonight, you need to
Who
loosen
in
up
the
a
chat
little.
can remember More Banter's debut in the drill down?
I loved it personally. I thought it was fabulous because it just added a little je ne sais quoi of something different you never saw on, the drill down, and I love Andy, but
We'll never see again, probably, if Andy has something to do with it.
Dude, but the funny part about it was you could just tell through the period of the 3 hours, you're just like, your steady decline.
Oh, I know.
Andy was up all night editing certain points out, and I saw him because, I guess we were like somewhere, I don't know, one of the chat rooms, and he was telling me, because I told him I liked it, and he said, well, it took a little extra 2 hours of editing it parts out.
Well, that's his job.
So,
I give him a little something to do. But
more banter. Just to be clear, let's keep it.
Great time.
Let's keep it clean on this episode, though.
yeah, it's all good.
It was pretty good though, man. You kind of were off the wagon there at the end.
Yeah, towards the end, I don't remember what happened at the end, but luckily there is the record, so I can go and download that.
Come here.
It made me nostalgic of Pat because Pat used to have his moment with the beer,
Hey man, you gotta get loose. You gotta get a little loose.
Yeah.
Say hi, Urgo. Hi, Erin.
Oh my
Hello,
God, a little
Gretchen.
angel cherub. Oh,
Wave at him.
beautiful.
Here, let's put the headphones on you.
Hello.
Say hi.
What is the name? Oh my God.
Gretchen or G,
Name.
I believe.
Oh, to die for.
What is your name?
Talk loud.
Gretchen.
Yeah. Hi,
Hi,
Gretchen.
Kristen. You're beautiful.
How are you?
Tell them we watch the show on Thursdays, and now we'll have to find something else to do.
Aww.
You could have your own show, Gretchen. You're gorgeous.
Oh, man.
Tell them night night, because you're going to bed. Yeah.
Night, night, Gretchen.
Oh, I need more.
Need more. Oh, good.
Me too, Gretchen. They want to leave us.
Oh.
That's so cute.
If that was ever a cry to keep the social blade on the air, I don't know what it is.
That was horrible.
I know, seriously.
I can just see
She saw-
using that little section and putting it on YouTube. I need more. Social life. Yeah.
She saw Urgo's, and she wanted to know what he was doing.
So, for anyone that doesn't know, Amr's phone book here is actually another one of the people in the YouTube orbit. So, I've been watching him for over 100 days now, also. And Gretchen or G comes in a lot of videos as well.
Oh, she's
Aw. So cute. So cute.
Thank you.
You guys need to keep the show obviously going now. I mean, I think we've sort of decided where things need to go from this point. So.
You've got a younger audience.
Thanks, Corbin.
Yeah.
Well said.
Don't deny a child her God-given right to the social blade.
Yeah. If it wasn't
rest
for
is
the
picture disappointed.
issues, we would continue.
Thank
There'd
you.
be no-
Yeah, so just to answer Arnold's question in the chat there, the YouTube orbit's the thing that I've been doing, daily videos on YouTube for an entire year or an entire orbit around the sun. I'll put in a link in the room if you're interested, because there's like 50 or more people that are doing this now, and I've been leading the group here, so that's one of the things that keeps me really busy personally. I spend
Captain, my captain.
You started it?
I love them too. I watch them almost every night.
I think most of us have watched Urgo's puppy Ender grow from basically the shelter
Day
all the
one.
way to full blown dog. So it's kind of neat that you really got Ender at that period of time.
Yeah.
Kind of when everyone kind of grew with him.
Yeah. I got him in June, which was like a month into my orbit. And he's going to be a year old in just over a month.
Well, why don't we have a lot of viewers on the show right now who might want to do something like that in the future. I think we also have Matt on here who.
Oh yeah,
who's
Matt's in the
doing
orbit
that
as well. That's
So
right.
what type of advice, Urgo, Matt, anyone else here on the show who is doing the orbit, what kind of advice you have for people to get started and kind of keep going?
So
I have
basically,
one question. Can I have one question, please?
Yeah.
Was this your idea, Urgo?
I sort of. The YouTube orbit. I didn't come up with the name of it. It was actually founded originally by someone who's pretty big on YouTube called Naltz.
Not the name, but the idea in general.
Daily videos in general have also been around for a long time.
Well, yeah.
But
Yeah,
to take it, Naltz originally created it for his own channel.
Right,
to
to make it
daily
into a
videos,
community
yeah.
thing
But
where other people are participating.
I
and,
created.
you know.
I created the community. Yeah, I had the idea to turn it into a community thing. So I started, and actually, if I recall, Matt Static, who's on here, started a couple of days after me, and also thought it was a great idea. But I had to stop for a while. He just started back up recently.
Did you get a domain yet? Because
no, we don't have a domain, but I mean, it's really a YouTube.
oh no, totally.
Yeah.
But I just think it would be awesome, you know, if you could get anything related
Well,
to what you know.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. The only problem with that is creating a domain that has the word YouTube in it would be trademark.
No.
Yeah.
Well, all right. What's it called again? It's called
the
YouTube Orbit.
or we could. I guess we could just call it
okay.
Orbit, but yeah.
So, yeah, not orbit.com is the travel website. So,
yeah.
Wait, my avatar. My avatar is the background for the show right now.
Yeah. No, that's not a nice avatar. So anyway, though, to answer the question of what first what it is, again, you know, daily videos, and if you're interested in joining, you can send me a message. We can get you on there. But if you think you have what it takes to make a video every single day, which it sounds like a lot of work, it is a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun.
I mean, I could.
It's commitment.
It's commitment.
Yeah.
I could totally do it, but it's you know, obviously you get your good days and your great days.
Yeah.
Then you get the days where I'm probably just gonna be like cursing at my screen.
Well, I mean, look at what I've been through the last 5 days or so with my back, ER visits and all. Yeah. I took the camera with me, and you know what it is it's just a small fraction of the year, so it's it's just a day of my life.
Yeah, if you look
yeah,
on
but
the
I was
screen,
say, along with commitment, it seems like there's the issue of kind of almost full disclosure, and that to find that material, you have to be comfortable with putting something from your life out there each day, and a lot of times it's going to be a little personal, whether it just be your dog growing up or going to the hospital or something like that. And so I think that it's not just commitment, but it's also commitment to yourself and what you're willing to put out for everybody to see. And that I think is really interesting.
Is there a time minimum, or is it just pretty much what you put into it, you get out of it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, make it as short or as long as you want. Some people like myself. Well, some people make videos that are about a minute long. Some people like myself probably do. I aim for 2 to 4 minutes is my standard. And then some people.
I've done 20-second ones.
Yeah, some people make ones that are. I mean, there's a lot of people make probably 10 to 15-minute ones.
Yeah, I mean, my guess if I did it, my video style is pretty much I hit record, and I technically not freestyle as in rap like yo I'm making a video with Urgo. No, sorry.
A lot of people go out and do a full edit, and then there are people who just do the straight run.
Yeah, I would do the run because the editing.
Good Lord, what was it outside?
I feel like the editing would be like the bulk of the time commitment.
Yeah.
If you just let it run and just put it up there as is, I'm sure it's not that huge of a time commitment.
Yeah, no. That's totally what I would do.
I edit mine always, and I usually put I always put music in the back also.
I think I might try this. I actually legitimately think I might try this.
If I do edit it would be like a special, like once a week or once a month, the Russ edited video. But otherwise, straight up, I just turn the camera on and be like, so.
And the best way of doing it is shooting it the night before and then posting it the next day, right?
Oh yeah.
Not doing it the day of and then posting it that same day.
Yeah. So what I personally do, I shoot it during whatever. Like I've already done my video for today. I have it all edited and ready to go, and I upload at midnight every day.
Interesting.
So I'm just here's everyone actually that's in. I don't even know if that probably doesn't all fit on the screen. But there's currently 52 people doing. I thought there was 53, but 52 people doing videos every single day right now for this.
And
And
from
you know what's
February, we've had
Go ahead, Jeffrey.
February's had almost 740 or more videos.
Wow.
That's
And
nuts.
to go back to the point of disclosure and such, I know for me, I've been kind of I'm not that open, and doing the collab video with Urgo was really my first time shooting out in public, or outside of the house. So that was that was a really cool experience. So it just depends on how much you want to show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using it to just further, to play with my camera, to learn the software, and to get used to seeing myself in front of the camera.
Right.
Well, it is.
It's
it
what
is
you
odd
make
to shoot
it.
out
I
public.
mean, it's whatever you want, I guess. I'd probably play guitar and do comedy music.
Well, here's a good question. What you're saying, getting more comfortable from the camera. Those of you who have been doing this, how have you evolved from day one to where you are now?
Good question.
Yeah.
Urgo lost some hair.
Well, that's true.
That's so true. And then he kept it in a bag for like 3 weeks.
No, more than 3 weeks.
Okay, like it's probably still in a bag in his
No,
room.
I donated it. It went to the
Oh,
oil
no.
spill cleanup effort or whatever. But no, that
I'm not
actually
as-
brings up a really good point. I mean, I had already at the point had been doing videos, so my evolution probably wasn't as profound as some other people's. But I mean, Matt, for example, right here, I look at some of his videos. Jeffrey, probably you as well. You've improved quite a bit as well over.
Oh yeah.
All of
When I
us.
first started, "so" was my favorite word. So now I'm going to tell you about "so."
Yeah, I mean, when I'm reviewing my videos, I find this, I find the same thing, and it helps me grow. Yeah, but
I think that's the point of it, though, and I think that's what makes it so great. And I think I am going to try this because if someone can watch you from day one, and how you were, and probably not the best at it, but then see you evolve all the way to day 365 and see what you were able to do. So someone essentially just grows with you.
yeah. Plus, I mean, the community, chatting with the other orbiters through the comments and stuff. I never thought YouTube could be more, a social type of website, because I used to just go to watch videos,
Like
and now I go
lolcats?
to interact.
Oh, yeah, YouTube is totally part of social media. It's just,
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God!
never invested
Like
time in it.
I'm a family member with Ender being my pet, for crying out loud.
By the way, what
I
you're
really
watching.
watch those. Oh my God! I've told you, Urgo.
Yeah. If you look on the screen right now, this is the video that Matt and I filmed together. Also, my version of it at least.
Oh.
You look so cold, Urgo, like you're not used to the climate or something.
I went
Like
to
he's
the
wearing
desert.
just this
Listen.
light sweater, and you're like in this winter jacket.
Listen, I went to Phoenix. I was expecting it to be warm. It was colder than Raleigh.
Well, real
In
quick,
all honesty, I was freezing. I was shaking.
what cameras do you recommend for people to do this? Flip
Um,
cam? What do you guys use?
Well, I use a fancy one, but personally, I would, if you're interested in getting into it, the flip cams are, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of them.
So you
However,
won one from Shade Hearts.
they're not bad.
For
They're
the
not-
money,
yeah.
they're not bad. For
Yeah,
the
well,
money, they're not bad.
there's other alternatives though. I like the Kodak one over it at the moment here, and even the what is it? There's another one. Oh, the Sony has a Gen 1 for the bloggies. I really like their
Right.
Gen 2 bloggies though.
I got a
coming in
nice
April.
Canon HD.
Yeah.
I could grab it and figure out the name, but it's HD and it was definitely under 400. But I mainly use just like straight up the camera on my my MacBook.
I like the flip because I can put it in my pocket. I can leave one in the car.
So you have multiple.
Leave it under a babysitter's
Yeah,
skirt.
as long as you don't tell my wife, I'll admit to that, Jeff.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Oh God, four.
If you count a cell phone as a camera, also I got this one. I have.
Hey, I got a question. So when you do something like this, when you decide to commit, are you doing it for yourself, for the group, for what are your reasoning for the commit? Like when you're deciding, okay, I want to do this, when we get going, is this sort of, I want to have a video diary that I can look back on for myself, and you're just kind of taking anything else that comes with that? Yeah, awesome. But what is it that gets you going?
Good question.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
It's totally your choice. I mean, I'm not even doing it yet, but like, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but you get what you put into it. Whatever you want to get out of it, if you want to do it for your community, if you want to do it for yourself, if you want to do it for both, whatever the hell you want.
Absolutely.
It's all up to you.
No, I personally, well, actually, I'll let Jeffrey go. He looks like he was starting to say something.
I'm doing it just because do you know how hard it is to commit to something for a full year? And now that I'm on day 130-ish, it's become a lot easier. And Gretchen will be able to look back at some of this. One of the orbiters, I Love Iberia, who told me how to say it, take the S off of Siberia. She's actually started burning hers to DVD for herself. And after she'd said that, I got thinking, that would be a great thing to put in her photo album as she gets older, as a little DVD of all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I absolutely I do it for myself here also. I love being able to look back at things. Yeah, pretty much. No, but I mean, being able to look back at things. I'm one of those people. I took a lot of pictures in college and before that, and I have actually scanned even a lot of sort of childhood pictures, and I wish I had video from back then also. And kids these days are so lucky to be able to just look at actual video, like Gretchen. Be able to see what she was like then. I wish I had some of that stuff. But I mean, this at least, I'll have this full year here to be able to look back at 20 years, 30 years from now, and
go, wow, look at what I had then, hair.
Pretty much.
Well, I remember one of my videos on the first time around. Urgo had talked to me about modifying the title or the description because I was doing my truck battery died, or the cable died, and I found a workaround. And lo and behold, someone found that useful. So it turned into a how-to orbit type of video. So I mean, I was doing it for myself, but then I found that provided the correct content, you can actually reach out and help others too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. That actually is a really good point too. I mean, yes, I'm doing it for myself to have this record, but since other people are watching, I try to make them interesting for other people as well, and sharing tidbits. Like I did a video actually the other day. Erin, as well as actually, I'm not sure if you did, Matt, but I know Erin for one, and many other people came to me over the past year complaining about trolls, basically not knowing how to deal with them, and it was the first experience of them. So just the other day, I made a video on that topic, and it's reached a whole lot of people as well.
Yeah,
we have a comment in the chat real quick from Arnold saying, after the year's over, what do you do? Do you start all over again, or you just,
Yeah, I don't know yet. I've been saying, I'm gonna, I'm not gonna stop making videos altogether, but at the moment, I'm saying that I'm gonna stop doing dailies at that time. But when it gets closer to that, I will see. But,
become a senior, a veteran YouTube orbiter.
Yeah,
something like that.
So I'm not sure yet.
It gets 10% off.
Real quick, we're kind of reaching the top of the hour. I know I'll stay as long as there are people in the room. But for those of you who want to stick to the hour time limit, because you have an hour, you allotted an hour of your time to us. Just want to kind of go through each and every person on here. I know we haven't been able to hear from some of you yet, but kind of starting with Matt. I don't know how we'll walk around the chat room, but those of you who have already answered, you can kind of sit this one out. But what was your favorite Social Blade moment, and what are some of the things you were able to take away from the show?
Oh, I don't know. New connections, new friends. I mean, let me put it this way. You've got real life friends, you've got online people, connections that you talk to. But I can honestly say that I've developed friendships based off of this.
Well, it's nice to see that the social interaction doesn't make us weird. We're not the only ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Because sometimes you get lost in that, like I think that's what, social networks have done for us, to make us feel like we're not the only ones that are out there. Plus it feeds their, human nature of wanting to be social in our hectic lives. But yeah, it's been so great connecting with people, and then, it leads down different roads. You start at something, and then it brings something else and something else and something else. I have a hard stop at midnight my time here, so which is unfortunate. I would love to give you guys the opportunity, and if it's okay with Urgo and Jeff, if you guys have any questions for me or
For
anything,
any of us.
or us, yeah, sure. I mean, if you guys are going to stay after midnight, that's cool. But me specifically, I'm just gonna say I do have to leave at midnight my time.
Which is in 8 minutes. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys have any questions for any of us, I know I'll probably be staying a little, after 12 o'clock. So, there's no hard stop.
I'm going to keep going at this for a little
Yeah,
while
ask
here.
away.
How cold is it, Erin?
The most common question. It's actually been, I moved from Newfoundland. I started the Social Blade Show when I was in Newfoundland.
And it's a little known fact, Erin was living in an iceberg then.
Yeah, and also get out your conversion calculator.
Or an igloo,
It's going to tell it to you in Celsius.
An igloo.
So you're going to have to figure that out in Fahrenheit.
This is Erin's house in Newfoundland.
I have something to say to Erin. Erin, over the course of the past couple of years, we've come to know each other, and I may have taken cracks at you living in an igloo, the fact that you live in a place that I couldn't pronounce properly, and
the seals.
I guess those two.
I feel like a proposal's coming.
But the real thing that I think we'll all get out of this is...
Oh, no.
What?
That
is...
You'll never, ever talk like a normal person.
Oh, snap!
I knew that was going to come. I knew something.
And I'm okay with that because I enjoy your Canadian accent and all the weird
That was
things.
so mean.
That was so well set up, man.
Mark, because
No,
Ted
but
couldn't
in
be
all
with us,
seriousness.
can't you pretend just one last time?
Who?
Because Ted can't be with us now. He's in Romania.
I haven't done the TED in like a year.
Yeah, I trust on that one.
Yeah, I still remember that, and I haven't been to this show in forever.
Yeah. That was fun.
Good times.
Mark, the funny thing is Mark is the one that helped me with my dig name.
Your dick name?
My dig name.
Keep it clean.
That Canadian accent.
Don't be children.
Yeah, we had children on here earlier. Come on, this is a family show.
Yes.
Exactly. With iceberg. He actually told me how to spell it too, putting 3 there. Which a lot of people started, well, especially Dig themselves, thought it was IC3berg afterwards. So just iceberg. But Mark and I go back, way back. So yeah. But I knew that was coming because Mark, you always pull out something. So I appreciate that.
I was going to say something real, and then I realized that's not who I am.
Well, Erin, when you're out and about, out in a boat on the internet, where can people find you? Out in a boat on the internet, where can people find you? I know you have a new blog. You talk about that?
Yes. Please.
Yeah. Well, you can find me on Twitter at the Erin Ryan. You can find me on sociable.com. You can find me anything to do with TK car sites. I'm there. Socializer.com. You can check that out for social media news. I'm going to make sure. Thank you, Arnold. I talk normal to him. I'm going to keep you up to date with quality social media news the best that I can. And I will still be doing things with Social Blade. I'm going to be hopefully, what I want is I need to get a new computer and I'll be able to make videos and stay connected with you guys on YouTube. So yeah, So by the way, just to answer your question, it's cold in Canada. I can guarantee you it's cold in Canada, but I think if Urgo ever came to Canada, if he thought Arizona was cold.
Well,
it was 76 degrees here Fahrenheit today.
Yeah, it was cold because I wasn't expecting it. See, I'd expect it in Canada and prepare.
What are you going to prepare your body?
I brought only my windbreaker. I didn't bring
acclimate
my
yourself.
jacket.
Does your body have to go through an acclimation period?
Exactly.
Spend a weekend in a freezer.
Yeah,
seriously. So,
but you know what?
Mike, is Mike Stinger here on the show?
Yeah, where's Mike?
Yes, I am.
Hello, Michael.
Mike Stinger.
I'm just being quiet. I'm letting everyone else talk.
Oh, well, how are you, Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
I'm doing good. I just love hearing Urgo's voice because he uses it so much.
That's a little...
That is a little odd.
I see what you did there.
Real quick, Mike. We'll get back to you in a second. Just wanted to make sure you were there. Erin, you were kind of finishing up what you were talking about Socializer.
Oh yeah, socializer.com. That's the social media guide that myself and other people will be writing on. It's brand new, so use your support, liking us on Facebook and Twitter and talking with us, and majority of the time it's probably going to be me, so could use your support with that. But enough plugging myself. Mike, it's really good to hear your voice. I haven't heard your voice since October.
You were a guest.
So
yes.
No.
Mike was.
She's talking about Blog World.
Blog World.
Oh, that's right. You guys met each other in Blog World. Yeah, Mike. What happened with that? We didn't see each other.
Yeah, but Mike also was a former
I'm
guest.
sorry, I had other plans because I'm so famous and everything.
Oh, I forgot.
I couldn't choose my
third on her shoulder.
That's funny. You guys get to have lunch like every week or something. But yeah, that was so much fun meeting you in person and being able to wear your pink hat and stuff.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah. It's funny because, speaking of meeting people in person, it's like you often wonder, are people different, so different online than they are, in real life? Because, people sometimes lose their inhibitions and just have this different kind of personality. But Mike, I can tell you, you're the same online as in real life. You're a really happy-go-lucky person and a really nice and genuine person. I have to say that, very nice and genuine. So I appreciate that for sure. I'm welcoming too, So I got to spend quite some time with Mike, which was nice because Jeff talked about him all the time. Yeah, he just lives down the street from me, and having lunch with him and stuff. And then Mike would come and visit.
And it would have been pretty hilarious for Erin because there was actually tech karaoke thing going on there, and she actually wanted to sign up to do karaoke, but she was too late, so she was pretty upset. But I'm pretty sure that would have been pretty hilarious to watch.
What is tech karaoke? I never heard of it.
What they did was at the Palms, they had a band. Instead of like you having to go up there and just sing with like just the music from a CD, they actually had a live band. Oh, cool. Where you could sing and be like this lead singer to this band on the Palms stage. It was amazing.
Oh.
But I came too late, and I don't think they had it properly organized. But that would have been fun. I'm sure Mike would have had that on YouTube as fast as anything. And yeah, so it was nice. It was really nice. That's one of the times. And I'm going to be meeting Jeff soon in California.
Uh-oh.
Oh, when are you going?
Actually, we're going February.
Next Saturday.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely. So we're definitely excited about that. Well, Erin, I don't know if you have to get going, but for those of you who are leaving, we'll kind of Urgo and I will just kind of tell you where we can find each other. Urgo's a little more easier than myself, obviously, since I've neglected my personal brand for a while. But I am going to be definitely more visible, especially on my Twitter account, Cryder to put it any better.
Ya is spelled J-A, by the way.
J-A.
Seriously, your name is so difficult to remember what it is to retweet.
This is really funny
Jeff.
because I actually went to a tweet up here in town, and everyone was like meeting and greeting, but they were sharing their Twitter handle, and they were like, "Well, who are you?" And I was like, "Well, I'm Cryder Ya," like Cryder JA, Cryder Ya, and then my other Twitter account, my business one that I use much more frequently than my personal one, which I'm definitely going to be working on, is Lebanon FLM. So I was like Lebanon Flim and Cryder Ya. So I kind of have to fix that, but I'm definitely intrigued about the YouTube orbit. So you might find me on YouTube doing the orbit here pretty soon.
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always funny.
That might be the name of my Cryder Yes or Cryder Ya. But what was interesting about that, kind of a side note, was over the past few months, we've had a huge German, just, I don't know, they just came out of the woodwork, but just, how do you put it, Urgo?
There on YouTube, there's a channel which I think is translated as official video. I don't really know exactly all about it. I don't know German, but yeah, they've actually given us 2 huge plugs. Today, actually, we got another huge plug. Got a ton of traffic from them today to the YouTube stats site, which if you haven't been there, you got to check that out also. But,
you guys are like David Hasselhoff, only social media.
And not drunk.
So interesting.
Off your bathroom floor.
I need a cheeseburger.
But
okay, so guys, I've got to go, but I do want to say
I love you, Erin.
I love you too, and I love all of you guys. So I just want to say a goodbye to you just in this realm, but we can stay connected everywhere else, and I look forward to continuing our relationships further. Okay, so thank you so much for being supportive with Social Blade and getting to know me and letting me get to know you, and I'll see you somewhere else in the near future.
I bookmarked you.
Thank you, Erin.
Thank you.
Thanks, Erin.
Thank you.
See
Thank
you.
you. You too.
Yeah.
All the best, guys.
Jeff, let's just finish our sign-offs here. We'll stop this recording, and then we'll go into an after show, if you will.
Yeah, but
Good
yeah.
night, all.
Well, a lot of you, we will be, Urgo and I will be staying, so there'll be more opportunity for you who have not been able to get on the show, to come on and just kind of talk, because we definitely, Urgo and I definitely enjoy talking offline with all of you. But like Urgo was saying, or kind of end this real quick. You can find me on Twitter, Cryder JA, Cryder Ya. I'm on Facebook. I am on Tumblr. My thing is socialnoob.tumblr.com.
How do you spell noob?
And what?
How do you spell noob?
Noob. Noob. And yeah, I will be starting a YouTube video or channel here shortly. So stay tuned to that. So, Urgo, where can everyone find you?
Too many places. That's the problem. But you can find me at first and foremost youtube.com/Urgo URGO 6667. That's where I post my daily videos. Yeah. You can also find me running the YouTube Orbit channel, which is youtube.com/the YT Orbit. You can find me at my own website, urgo.org, facebook.com/heyurgo, or probably the place I'm the most active is twitter.com/Urgo. So.
Perfect.
Yeah. So to wrap it up, also remember Social Blade, the website is still going to be around. So if you use it for YouTube stats, socialblade.com/YouTube, still go there. Any of our previous shows will still be up on our YouTube channel, and if you subscribe, who knows? We might end up posting some videos there sometime in the near future. Who knows? You'll just have to wait and see. So, Jeff, any parting words?
Yeah, guys, make sure you turn into the drill down. And I know is Outcast still doing his?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you support kind of the other individuals in this community that are doing shows. Outcast is on Tuesdays at 8
I think
p.m.
so. Yep, that's right.
8 p.m. Eastern, and then obviously the drill down with Andy, Moo, JD, and
Tom.
Excuse me, Tom is at 9:30 Eastern. So definitely support them. Andy, the drill down doesn't get enough credit. They pull like 6 to 10 viewers. They definitely deserve more. They definitely shares some great stuff, some great content, and there's some really genuinely smart individuals who participate on that show. So definitely support. Definitely support. So Urgo, which one of us is going to do the sign off? Should we flip a coin?
You know, you've never done it, so
I know.
you can. I'll let you do it here.
All right. So, see, I don't even know where to begin with this thing, man. JD does it so well. How can I even match that?
I don't know. I don't know. But this is your chance to shine, Jeff.
Okay. Even on those Thursday nights when, we're not there and there's a void in your heart, and you tune on, you tap into socialblade.com/show, and all you get is that blank Ustream channel. Just know that we are in your hearts and will always be in your hearts and minds. And remember that forever, however long Social Blade is off the air, if it's, indefinitely or, just a couple of months, know that you will forever be part of the Social Blade community, and be considering yourselves part of the Social Blade crowd and friends. And know that you will always be part of Social Blade. So, Jason, on behalf of Jason, myself, JD, and Erin,
and Patrick and Victor as well,
and Patrick and Victor, and all of you, we are Social Blade.
Amen.
That had to be hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Poignant.
Good job, Jeff. That had to be
That's
hard.
right, man. That was
That was really good.
Internet
Actually.
covering
Yeah.
web
Something
2.0,
unpredictable.
coast to coast, worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade.
No, see, here's the thing, Arnold. We were Social Blade. There's no such thing. Once a Social Blader, always a Social Blader.
Worldwide and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade.
Okay, now late net with Urgo
Invading
and
the
Jeff.
internet covering web 2.0, coast to
We got one
coast,
more invasion
worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade.